Hello, Capricorn. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Aviana. This is Aviana's Ascension. Let's get into it. Okay, first and foremost, general reading. Just take what feels right for you. Don't try to force anything. And all my readings are timeless, so you guys can watch this whenever you feel guided to, okay? But thank you guys for joining me today. Happy birthday. We are officially in Capricorn season, so hopefully you guys are enjoying yourself and having a good time. Thank you guys for watching. Let's get into it. Okay, we're going to start with your meditation. It was weird. I'll be honest, because there was a rat, and I'm not a rodent person. Like, I think ferrets are weird. Are they rodents? They have to be, because what's going on there? It's just weird. It's not my thing, you know? But, like, I'm not going to, like, okay, that's not what we're talking about. But, okay, so let's talk about the meditation. So, literally, like, as soon as I got into it, I just saw a white rat, and it was like, I was the rat. So that was weird. I was like, why? But they were showing me like it was a rat like going through a maze. So some of you guys could feel like you've been maybe like just it's like the term rat race. It's like I don't know exactly what that comes from or what it means exactly, but I just feel like you felt like you were always like having to figure your way out of somewhere, or that it was just like a really long journey until you got out of something. Like it's almost like you could feel like you keep having to run in circles, or you keep having to navigate a situation, or have to like, I don't know, like there was just a lot of strategy, a lot of thinking, a lot of having to turn around, try again, go this way, go that way, in whatever this maze represents for you. Okay. But then like you got out of the maze, and on the other side was like a very beautiful, almost like fairy tale land. Like all the rats were like hanging out, and there were flowers everywhere. It was open fields. Like it was a very beautiful energy. And one of the rats was like, can you believe they were trying to keep this from us? Okay. And then it had me like flash back through the maze and the tunnel, and there was like flowers in the maze, and there was just it wasn't like a beautiful open field, but like there were little parts of it that were beautiful, right? So what I got from that was like kind of like stop and smell the roses. Like it was an energy very much that's like, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. So don't rush through that. Kind of find the gratitude and the positivity in the journey rather than being so fixated on the end goal or destination. So yeah, so there could be like something you guys are working towards where you're really excited to, have something, work out or pay off or accomplished, so much so that you're not enjoying the journey to get there. Like for example, for me, I kind of do this a little bit with my own business, Aviana's Ascension. Like it's much more than just this YouTube channel. Like I do other, services besides tarot reading, and I'm working at a crystal shop and like holding classes and doing a whole bunch of stuff. And like where I'm at currently is a really big deal for me, but because of where I want to go, sometimes I don't stop and smell the roses. Sometimes I don't appreciate the fact that I have like 700 subscribers, even though a lot of other people have more. It's still a big deal for me to be at this number. So I can't be so fixated on, okay, now I need to get to 1,000. Like, no, just sit and be like, okay, this is a really big deal. Like kind of celebrate your small accomplishments too. That's the energy I'm getting. All right, I like that energy. I like the vibe. Let me shuffle this deck and we'll get into it, okay? Messages for Capricorn, please and thank you. What does Capricorn need to hear at this time? All right, happy birthday, you guys. I am an Aquarius sun, but I have like 4 or 5 Capricorn placements, so, maybe I'll celebrate. Just kidding, it's not my birthday, but, I love Capricorns. My little brother's a Capricorn. His birthday was December 27th, so yesterday. Okay. All right, so I'm going to stop there and go ahead and cut the deck and keep that. All right, we have empowerment. You're more powerful than you realize. It's safe for you to be powerful. Ooh, standing in your power. Look how beautiful that is. She's gorge. I love her. But yeah, you guys may be... Okay, I'm tying this back to your meditation. Because remember, one of the rats was like, I can't believe they kept this from us, right? But the whole time, there was flowers and pretty things you could look at in the maze. So it's not like anyone was keeping you from the flowers or the beauty. It's just you didn't notice it as much. So some of you guys may be needing to realize your power of perception. And also your perception may be keeping you small when really you're huge and big and beautiful. You know? Yeah, we have waves of prosperity, ready, set, go, make a wish, and yes. So I feel like a lot of beautiful things are coming your way, Capricorn. And honestly, yeah, I do feel that way because, you know, you got through the maze, you got to the beautiful, you know, other side. But it's just about, like, enjoying that process. Yeah, enjoying that process to get there. Awesome. Okay. All right, so we have healing heart. You're a powerful healer. Keep up the great work. So some of you guys, maybe you guys, you know, work at a shop yourself. Maybe you have classes or do yoga, or maybe you could be even a doctor or a nurse or a lawyer or a teacher. You know, you don't have to be like a holistic healer or a light worker necessarily to be a healer. You know, those come in many different forms, right? You could even be like just like a grandparent or a parent or a sibling, and in that work you are a healer. Right? So I feel like you guys are very powerful, very special people. And I think this time is about kind of recognizing that and enjoying that. All right, we have friendship. Make a date for a play. Okay, what? Wow, what a crazy way to say this. Make a date for a play day with one or more friends. Why wouldn't they just say make a play date with one or more friends? I don't know. But see, that'll come to the next card. That's funny. Okay, so yeah, maybe spending more time with friends. Again, like something that I tend to do, I will not be as social because I'm so focused on my goals, but it's like you're already achieving them. You're already moving that way. So allow yourself time to spend with friends and family and loved ones. You know, it's the holidays right now, so I know people can be busy, but even better time to, you know, celebrate with your family. All right, simplify your life. Eliminate clutter from your home and work life to balance the flow of activities. I definitely am a big person like feng shui. I don't like when there's like, if, to be fair, I'm not a minimalist by any stretch of the imagination. There's a lot of stuff going on here, but like I like things to be organized. And I think you can have as much stuff as you want as long as it's organized, as long as you don't feel overwhelmed. And people will feel overwhelmed with different things, right? So just make sure like the flow of your home, of your space feels good for you. And if it doesn't, declutter, you know, including your closet, your car, your fridge, you know. All right, father healing. Your personal power increases as you give any father-related issues to heaven. Okay. That will be different for all of you. Okay, so yeah, just give the worries to heaven, to the universe, to source. All right, let's go ahead and get into the tarot. We're going to do a 6-card spread today, Capricorn. Alrighty, messages for Capricorn, please and thank you. What does Capricorn need to know at this time? Please and thank you. Oh my Lord. All right, the World card came out. Yeah, you guys are definitely like closing out a big cycle. You're moving forward into a beautiful new chapter. I'm excited. Like, I definitely feel like that's kind of why they're telling you to stop and smell the roses, because your whole life might be changing here soon, or like something significant is shifting here. So you want to sit and enjoy this time before things are different, you know? Like for me, I see myself doing a lot with my business. So I enjoy, like, even though I don't like to have to serve tables still, I enjoy that because that means I'm not balls to the walls busy with my business. Because once I'm there will not be a lot of time for hanging out, you know, sleeping in and kicking it, right? So I'm just enjoying each phase of my life, you know? All right, bottom of the deck, we have aspiration, growth, beauty, despair, priest, sun. Yeah, I feel like there was a lot of pain you guys were experiencing, a lot of pain you had to deal with, but there were a lot of lessons in that pain that led to a lot of beauty and happiness. Like you transformed your pain into power. And now I feel like you're just moving towards a very beautiful new life for yourself. You know, you made the most out of a lot of situations. You were able to look at situations with love. You were able to overcome a lot of obstacles. So now I feel like it's like you deserve this new opportunity, this new break, whatever's happening. I feel like something big is happening. I don't know. That's just what I feel. All right, let's get into it. All right, let me try to remember this spread because it's been a minute. Let me see. Let me think. Also, I just did love readings if you guys are interested in checking that out. Okay, now I remember. Okay. We're going to look at the present situation. What is currently going on for you, Capricorn? Okay, I'm going to take that, not these. Yeah, okay. Well, first of all, with joy and prosperity, I feel like you guys are going within for happiness, for abundance, for stability, and you're honoring your needs, listening to your needs, things like that. Okay, with well-being, this is about being balanced. This is about understanding the ebb and flow of life, of your journey. You know, this is understanding that some days you're going to want to work and feel motivated and move forward and do a whole bunch of stuff. And there's going to be other days where, you know, maybe you're not so, you know, feeling active. Maybe there's going to be days where you need to rest and relax. But knowing that both days are good and should be honored and respected, and having a rest day doesn't mean that you're lazy or that you don't deserve something or success or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, because sometimes, especially like in America, we have this culture of like always working, always hustling, always going, feeling like we need to earn a break. When really that is our basic human right. You know, we don't have to go all the time. That's just not sustainable. You know, like I try to always make myself go, and I will literally like, I'll have a panic attack trying to like keep making myself work, right? Because I, you know, have this business. I'm working with the crystal shop. I also serve tables. I also have a family I care about. You know, I have 7 siblings. There's a lot going on over here, right? So I understand like feeling like you have to take it all on and always show up and always be 100%, but that's simply not sustainable. So sometimes you have to allow yourself to rest, to move with ease, to say no, and that's okay. I like it. Yeah, I definitely see you just kind of becoming more balanced here and really listening to like your needs, listening to your intuition, and really seeing like, what is it that makes me feel good? What is it that I need? And honoring that. Amazing. Okay, so let's see what's going on in the subconscious, what's lying behind the situation for you, Capricorn. Yeah, we have satiety. So this is like having an overabundance of something. But I definitely feel like you can sometimes just kind of run yourself ragged. Like you're just always going. Or maybe it's like you're always trying to find the next thing you can accomplish, the next thing you can move towards. And that goes back to the meditation, where you need to kind of just sit and smell the roses. You know, like if you accomplish something, maybe just sit and be proud of yourself for a moment before saying like, okay, what's the next thing that I need to get done? What's the next thing I can come up with so I can keep this momentum going? And it's like, you don't have to like do that. It doesn't have to be all gas, no brakes, you know? I'm on go and I ain't got no brakes. See, yeah, we have the High Priestess, the Wheel of Fortune, the Fool card, the Emperor. See, yeah, with you listening to your intuition, listening to your needs, it allows you to move forward with more confidence and like more trust, you know? Because it's like, because if you don't listen to your needs, listen to your body, listen to your boundaries, then you're sending a signal to yourself that's like, I don't trust myself. Meaning, I don't trust myself that I need to rest, or I don't trust myself that if I do rest, I'll continue this momentum, that I'll accomplish the things I want. And that's not the case. If you don't rest, you won't accomplish things you want because you won't have the energy. You'll go crazy. You'll have burnout, you know? So there's a part of you that really is opening up to the idea of listening to your needs and honoring them. And with that, you're going to start a whole new energy for yourself. And it's going to be so beautiful. It's going to be built on trust and confidence. Not fear or feeling like you have to overwork yourself to prove that you deserve something or prove that you're useful or prove that whatever, you know. All right, cool. All right, let's talk about the emotional desire for you, Capricorn. Emotional desire. Oh, okay. Okay, so we have some regret here. And with the Star card, this is also about showing up as your true self. This is about being vulnerable, being honest. And you see she's naked. Like, that's the most vulnerable you can be. That's as honest as you can be, right? So with this regret here, I definitely feel like there are moments where maybe you haven't been honoring yourself, listening to your needs, being vulnerable, showing up 100% as your true self, and maybe you're regretting that. You know, maybe you're like, you know, I don't need to work like a horse and run myself into the ground before I take a break. I need to be honest and be like, you know what? No, I can't come to that. I can't do this. I can't do that. And understand that that's okay. See, yeah, we have transformation and judgment. I feel like a lot of us, it's like a preconceived notion or a narrative that we carry, that we learned, where it's like, you know, you have to work, you have to do this, you have to, you know, go in order to have success or be deserving of success. And I feel like that narrative is washing away from you. Fierce. Good for you. I'm learning the same thing. Listen, I'm telling you, with the amount of Capricorn placements I have, I'm definitely resonating with this, because I just had to go through this like over the weekend. Like, I had to sit down because I was so tired, you know? Because think about it. I serve tables, man. I'm exhausted. And I do this. I'm tired. I'm tired out here, Grandpa. But imagine the grandpa said, okay, kid, let's sit down. Go get a milkshake. That's what's going to happen. That's what's happening now. Okay. So let's see the influence of the higher self on the situation. How is your higher self orchestrating this? How are they helping out with it? Let's see. Yeah. Okay. We have conflict. Yeah. Your higher self, and I feel like your ego is definitely having some issues. Because like I said, this is like a mindset that we have been ingrained with for a very long time. Not just like in America, but like everywhere, you know? Not everywhere, but a lot of places it's like you're expected to work. You know, you're expected to sacrifice time with your family so you can, you know, for what? Make money? You know? Like, I don't know. You know, it's not to say like, obviously, like, I get it. Like, I want my business to be a success too, and I will sacrifice and do whatever I got to do to make that happen, right? But you have to have a balance. You have to. And I feel like your higher self is trying to get you to understand, like, hey, we have to have a balance. We have to pull back somewhere. We have to take breaks. We have to, you know, honor our body, honor our needs. And a part of you may be like fighting that. So like, even though the emotional desire is on point with it, I feel like sometimes, like, whenever our mind gets into it, we can think like, oh, well, push past that, just keep going. And I feel like your higher self is like, no. Sit down, Capricorn. Take a seat, you know? Yeah, I feel like your higher self is trying to get you to see with conception that you create your own reality, meaning like you literally everything comes from you, right? Like you make everything happen, right? That's what I believe anyways, right? Like your thoughts become words, becomes actions, becomes your reality. Okay, so I feel like your higher self is trying to get you to see, like, you don't have to, it's like you don't have to chase, you attract. You know, you don't have to work so hard to make this your reality whenever, if you just think it, believe it, that's really all you have to do. You know? Like, obviously, you don't just like, oh, I want to, you know. Like, for example, say you want to be like the best athlete of all time. You know, say you want to be Michael Jordan. Okay, obviously, Michael Jordan wasn't like, I want to be a basketball player and like sit down. Like, that's not how that works, right? But just as much as you like want to practice and eat well, you also have to rest. Like, no basketball player is going to, you know, work or play with a torn ACL. That's crazy, you know? But sometimes our minds will have us thinking, it's not that bad. You can keep going. No, you're not going to do that. So like, kind of think of it that way. Like, it's a 50-50. It's a balance. Honestly, let's divvy it into thirds. Like, 1/3 of it is thinking it, believing it. A third of it is putting that action towards it. And then another third of it is like, okay, but the believing in it is the part of it that is where you don't have to force so much. I don't know why I'm articulating this in this way, but it's like, I get excited and then I like ramble a bit. But basically, it's like, if you believe in something so much, you don't have to force it to happen. And overworking yourself is a part of forcing it. You don't have to do that. It comes from you. You don't have to work so hard. All right. Hopefully that made sense for you guys. Alrighty, let's see. All right, spiritual aspirations for you, Capricorn. Let's see what the spiritual aspirations are. Beautiful. There you go. We have the Empress, and with creativity and skill here, aspiration, like you have your eye on the prize, Capricorn, and you want to bring this into the 3D. The Empress is about birthing new creations, manifesting, bringing things into fruition. Okay, all of these cards are about going after what you want. And I like this because this is fire, earth, and water. Not a lot of air. But see, and that's what I like. Because you know what air is? That's the mind. That's thinking. This is not something that requires thinking. It requires action. It requires practice. And it requires, like, the beliefs that you can cultivate this life. You're already doing it, Capricorn. You really are. Like, you don't have to push yourself so hard. And you know what? This is something I needed to hear myself. So I'm glad that it's coming out, you know? And I feel like some of you guys do know that, like maybe with the father healing, maybe this comes from your father. Like maybe you always saw your father working really hard, or maybe he instilled that into you in some way. See, with the Lovers, your hard work is going to pay off. Okay. Like this is meant for you. This is definitely going to happen. You just have to believe that. And when you really believe that, you don't need to push yourself so hard. It's all about attracting, not chasing. You don't have to, you don't have to try so hard. All right, let's see what the root cause is, why all of this is happening, the main lesson out of it. I love it. I'm obsessed. With the Lovers and rest, this was here to help you rest. This is happening so it's like knowing that something is meant for you. You don't have to try so hard. That's literally the point of this. Spirit is letting you know, like, hey, something is coming to earth for you. Something is coming down for you, for sure. No doubt about it. But you have to believe that. You have to trust your heart. You have to trust that you're meant for it. It's right for you. And when you have that, that's whenever you allow things to unfold. You see this flower blooming, open, right? When you trust, you can allow things to happen according to divine timing. You know, you don't feel like you have to force or that you're going to miss or that something's going to happen. That's the energy that Spirit wants you to be in, because there is something that is 100% right for you, that is 100% going to happen for you, but you have to allow it. Enjoy it. Look, stop and smell the roses. This isn't a rose, though. This is like a poppy or something. But yeah, inspiration, the World card, like, you guys are really creating a very beautiful life for yourself. You are starting a whole new life, a new chapter, and it is coming from you. So you just have to trust that, you know? You thought it into existence, nobody else. All right, let's go ahead and get the final bit of advice for you guys. I don't feel like I need to clarify any of this, but, you know, you are definitely, like, bringing something into existence. You're creating a very special life for yourself. And sometimes, like, whenever you're the first person to do something like this in your family, it can be very overwhelming and very intimidating. But you got it. You got it, Capricorn. You're doing the damn thing. I'm telling you. All right, if this resonated for you, Capricorn, please let me know with a like and a comment. I love to hear from you guys. Also, I would love to keep pulling cards for people, but you guys did not have anybody comment a name in the last reading. At the end of every reading, I pull a card for one. I don't know if I cut the deck yet. I definitely did. I pull a card for one lucky subscriber, but you have to comment your name. So comment your name if you would like me to pull a card for you in the next reading. Okay? All right. Let's get the final bit of advice for you, Capricorn. You know, Capricorn, you deserve to rest. You deserve a break. It's just like the natural, you know, ebb and flow of life. You know, just like we have winter, sometimes, you know, and summer, winter and summer. Things have to rest, hibernate in order for balance. All right. All right, Wisteria. I love this card, Mermaid. Beautiful. All right, Wisteria, soften the edges. Wisteria's magical specialties: beauty that increases with age, divine blessings, divine comfort, divine love. Ooh, I love all that divine. Healing grief, softness, soothing, stress relief, and wisdom. There is a time for toughness, rigorous discipline, and razor-sharp precision, but this is not one of those times. Wisteria counsels you to smooth away rigidity and to dwell in a veil of soft serenity, openness, and forgiveness. Let go of perfectionism, externally imposed standards, or the desire to control or micromanage. Choose to see yourself, others, and the conditions associated with the situation in a newer, more positive, more favorable light. Let any sharp corners or jagged edges within you be smoothed away like sea glass in the relentless current of the deep blue sea. I like that. We presently live in a culture where linear thinking and objectivity rule the day. However, newer findings in quantum science indicate that we perceive on the external... let's restart the sentence. However, newer findings in quantum science indicate that what we perceive on the external plane is actually inextricably intertwined with our inner perception of it. I'm telling you, it comes from you. And that facts associated with what we call reality may only appear to be cold and hard because enough of us choose to agree that they are. I'm telling you. I literally was just on the phone with a dude who was like, the world's so crazy and so cruel. And I was like, if you choose to perceive it that way. Similarly, more ancient human cultures and cosmologies suggest that reality is much more fluid and malleable than present-day conventional thinking would have us believe. It really is, though. It really is. As such, the watery realm of intuition and subjectivity deserves much more credit and attention than it generally receives. All right? Trust yourself. Okay? Move with ease. You're already doing it. You don't have to prove to anyone you deserve or that you're good enough, because you already are, because it's already happening. You don't have to work so hard. All right? Relax. All right, that is all I have for you today, Capricorn. Thank you guys for watching. If that resonated, let me know with a like, a comment. I do read your guys' comments. I love to hear from you guys. I really, really do. And yeah, that's it. That's that for me. Oh, if you would like a personal reading or you want to check out any of the other services I provide, my website is linked in the description box below. So definitely check that out if you would like to. But yeah, that's all I have for you today, Capricorn. Happy birthday. Celebrate yourself. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.